Hi Internet, happy Thursday. It's probably Friday by the time you watch this because I'm filming this very late at night. But this week I'm going to talk about Ireland, Irish dancing, and other things like that. Because this weekend I went to the Irish Festival and I got some footage there.
Welcome to Syracuse Irish Festival. This is where I'm spending my Saturday.
I was an Irish dancer for I think about 8 years. I actually had my mom bring my shoes for me. I haven't danced in several years. But I have my shoes with me here now, and that's why I brought them to the Irish Festival, to dance. I'm not part of a school anymore. I'm kind of a freelancer, and we don't really exist much, freelance Irish dancers. But I brought my shoes. I wore my hard shoes. They're filthy, but now, because it was outside and it was muddy. But these are hard shoes. These are soft shoes, also called gillies. Everyone who finds out I'm an Irish dancer, or I was an Irish dancer, the first thing out of their mouths is, do you know why Irish dancers keep their arms at their sides? And they always say it's because dancing was banned and so the girls would jump up and down and not move their arms very much so that nobody could see them. That's actually really stupid, and I think it's a wildly propagated myth. And actually some quick Googling gave me a much more plausible reason. There are two of them. One is because it's all about your footwork. Everything is footwork. To wave your arms around detracts from the footwork and becomes a whole body thing, but Irish dance is very much a footwork thing. The other reason would be that in order to get a surface hard enough to pound on, modern hard shoes have fiberglass in the toes, but old hard shoes I think were wood or rock, metal, probably wood. Anyway, in order to get a surface hard enough to pound on in hard shoes and make that nice click sound that you know, you would have to find the nearest hard surface, and since the floors were dirt, you would unscrew a door and dance on that. Since that's not a lot of surface area to dance on, there's not a lot of room to wave your arms around or have partners involved. That's why there aren't many teams dances in Irish dance either. For the most part, it's solo. In Irish dance, you can have a solo dance or a team dance. You can also have céilí dances. Those are big dances that are really simple, like things called advance and retire. It's just you go forwards and you go backwards with skipping motions. And those are done, they're social dances. They're kind of like Irish square dances, I guess. And there's certain motions and sets to them. And my personal favorite céilí dance is called Waves of Tory. There's a right side and a left side in Irish dance. You do a right side is the first side because you start with your right foot in front and then you mirror it across itself by doing the left side, and then you end with your right foot in front, so you can start a new step or do the same step again. So they're mirror images of each other, and it's symmetrical, and I like it. It made my OCD happy. You can compete. I wasn't much of a competitor, but you can. You go to a feis or multiple feisceanna. Gotta love Gaelic. It is one of the most interesting and difficult languages to learn because everything's written in Latin letters, but it's pronounced totally differently. Gaelic and Welsh are just like, there are W's and Y's in weird places, and you look at it and go, how do you say that? And you say it and it sounds nothing like what it looks like it should be. So that's kind of a cool thing about that region of language, is that it grew up pretty much right next to English but sounds nothing like it. I'm going to close and leave you with a little bit of footage from the Irish Festival this weekend, and I had some fun. My roommate and I went and hung out. It was great. I went to listen to Irish music, and I think it's cool. It's cool that there was a festival. It's cool that I got to go dance. It's cool that people told me that they liked my dancing. I thought it was fun that they had these traditional stage where people played traditional music, and that's where I went and I danced. And I pounded out some treble reels and a couple of light jigs, and I didn't remember much else. I think I invented a treble jig, I don't know. I invented something because it was fun and I knew like the pieces, so I didn't do the right and the left side appropriately. As promised, here's some footage from the festival.
Pirate princess of